They say nobody remembers second place, but frankly, Rocky Sim Racing remembers second place from Sebring 12H last year. We lost out on first place by 12 seconds. And frankly, nobody even said anything, but it was completely heartbreaking to the entire team. So this year, we went back to Sebring 12H to see if we could tackle what we lost last year and if we could get back on top. So jump in this video and come find out if we can get ourselves back on top as the Rocky Sim Racing GTP team. So last year, missing out by 12 seconds, we essentially lost out by a team that did a fueling strategy over us having all-out pace. So this year, we tackled it a little bit differently, knowing that we had to have a couple different strategies in place and a couple different cards we had to play if we were at the top. And frankly, that goes for any race. So we started working quite a bit early, 3 to 4 weeks before even Sebring was on the calendar, and that meant that we were testing setups, we were testing cars, but we also even got a coaching session from our coach Max. And Max really put us on, I'd say, a couple different paths of where we could find a bit of time together as a team comfortably for an endurance race. But secondly, we essentially unpacked the entire Sebring track of where we could feel safe. And while we thought that it may have not been a huge thing that we talked about, it ended up being a huge decision factor that we had to make early on in the race to try and keep us towards the front. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. That was a huge piece of our training and our setup that really helped us through our race. So let's jump in, because Tom is who's qualifying us, and we know this guy can get us towards the top. So let's see how far towards the front he can get us. So Tom ends up putting us second place, which is fantastic, but it does present a problem at Sebring because it does put you on the outside of the track and outside of the corner, which is essentially a danger zone for anybody trying to come up and come through. So it's something we're going to have to watch through as the race starts. Now, as the race starts, we realize that our tires are not up to temperature like the other cars, and we actually start dropping positions over positions over positions. So we are, I'd say, scrambling at this point, but then we also realize that this is a 24-hour race and there's a lot to go on. And as the initial laps go on, we see the leader go off, and we see a couple other cars that just don't keep it on track. And including ourselves, we end up making a few mistakes as well, especially with a hot track.
Got a slow car on the right.
Okay, now let's be careful here.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Let's go damage.
It definitely looked like he had quite a bit of damage.
Oh, what the fuck is going on here?
They're on the left.
Yeah, this is a mix of GP3s and LMP2s.
9.
The initial part of the race is huge, and really it's the couple first laps when you start to come up on traffic which can cause real issues, and frankly that's where we saw some of our competitors end up getting taken out a little bit and getting some damage. So we just had to keep it clean and try to push through all the traffic.
On your left.
That was a nice. Fuck.
On your right. Clear.
Sorry, LMP2, go, 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 go.
I'll come in.
Yeah.
And you're good?
Oh man, fuck.
It's all good, no damage.
Thinking about it, I did one mistake. I never practiced bid entry.
Soon as the codes start, I break.
Patrick's coming in, and we also realize that not only have we been dropping places, we are now at least a lap behind because guys are going another lap longer than we are. So we now have a fueling strategy. And now we're scrambling to figure out how we're going to solve this problem.
Nah, too early.
Nice.
Wait, the other GTP is all still going.
Fuck off, how have I done an extra lap?
Pit box team.
Right, 27 lap target then.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, they are pitting now. Yeah, they could like
You're pitting
3
now.
laps on front of us. How?
Actually, how?
Also, they just got slightly rear-ended when entering the pit lane by a guy.
Nice.
As Tom gets to about mid of his stint, we realize that essentially we are third place. And now we're chasing down second
On your
place,
right.
and Tom is catching this
Clear.
guy like it's no tomorrow. So he's on a mission, we have good fuel, so he's going after him, and we essentially get the position around 17 or 18 laps
Right
into the
side.
stint. And so now we're on track to
Hold your
try
line,
and see
hold
if
your
we
line.
can get first place. Now we've kind of figured out
Clear
our
on the
fuel,
right.
we've figured out our strategy. Let's see what we got. So we all essentially usually get a stint in the car. Every single driver for the team usually gets one early, so we know what the kind of car is doing, what the track is like, and then also even understanding what traffic, because that's when it's usually heaviest. So we now have Patrick jumping in the car for the second time, and he is a super quick driver, and he knows that first place is within reach, and there's no stopping him. So he doesn't save fuel, he's going after him. So we let Patrick rock and roll.
Down the left.
And guess what he gets done?
I wish we were still able to control the hybrid.
Oh, yeah.
On your left.
Oh.
It wasn't my plan to
And
stick
right.
it down the inside here.
They're on the left.
Like, how did he brake so early?
On your left. Still there. They're on the left. To your left.
Here we go.
Side.
This is the
They're on
run.
the left. Left side. They're on the left. To your left.
Fuck yeah, lovely move.
52.824. You are the leader.
Yeah, I might have used a bit more fuel there.
That's fine. You got the lead.
On your right. Clear.
Right, time to
Yeah.
run away.
There's a reason why you're in the car.
So now that we have first place, it's all about keeping our fuel strategy intact and putting a gap on the guys behind as much as possible. Because frankly, now we're trying to bring out the cards that we need, which is we want to put a pit stop on everybody, and in case we have damage, and in case we run into trouble for whatever reason. So that's the goal, is now we're going after how much time we can put on everybody.
Probably because we are fuel saving. Like, we are making the stints a lot longer than we expected. We have less stints till the end than we expected.
Fucking accurate dead.
Thank God. Bye-bye. No. Us nearly dead.
.604. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Wait, what? You are cooking, my friend.
Thank you, thank you.
So Tom's in the car and we have a lap car behind us that is a little bit faster because Tom is on cold tires, but he refuses to let up, and in traffic, he does this.
On the left, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide.
Yeah, it feels alright. I can't notice any damage.
Clear on.
Thankfully, that was only 12-15 seconds of damage, which we could repair over our pit stops and not worry about it. And it didn't affect our pace, so we just kept on pushing.
Right side. Clear.
Nicely done. Track temp is now 28 degrees.
As night descended, to call it in the sim, the track was starting to cool, and it was pretty clear that our fuel strategy was working. We had the fastest guys on track, and we were starting to essentially get a full pit stop in hand, and now we were also working on essentially covering off more damage or anything else that we could essentially think of. Because we knew that the race wasn't over. We're only like, call it, 2/3 of the way through, and we have another 2 or 3 hours that we need to kind of lock in and make sure we can secure this win.
Left side. Still there. They're on the left. 6.645. On your right.
Nicely avoided.
Clear on the right. Got a slope on the right.
Can't
Be
see
nice, be
anything.
nice, be nice. I know. What do you want me to do? Murder these all?
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line.
I want
Clear on
this.
the right.
Thank you.
On your left.
Nice.
They're on the left.
Why just got so intense all of a sudden?
Don't know. I think because everybody is carrying so much more speed. Yeah, it feels like we're flying.
So the car looks really good at the moment.
Guess we'll go through the center.
Left side.
Let's
Go
go.
in the middle.
Three wide. They're on the left. 49.54.
Some leaders splitting people.
Yeah, nothing major. Keep it casual.
Clear on the right. Left side.
Sick
Clear on the
one.
left. Clear left.
This looks like a mess, and I'm not done.
Again, that Merc's defending to the inside.
Right side.
Going in for the
Still
pits.
there.
Surely.
Clear on the right.
All right, all right.
They're on the left.
Yes,
50. Point.
never going this way. We're going this way. Fuck that.
On your right.
Exciting times.
There are big moves.
No speeding, no speeding.
Good shit, man.
Thank you, brother. That was the best GTP stint I have ever done.
Man, that was a joy to watch.
Thank you, brother. It's awesome to drive with you guys when we're doing that like
3,
this.
2, 1. Right here.
2.5 hours. Piss easy, we can do
We
this.
got this. We got this.
1
last lap they had traffic, so you're good to chill.
Nice.
Back to our true gap of over a lap, plus whatever our fuel is.
Nice. Oh, they just come in.
Yeah, it looks like I don't see a lap on the board for a current stint yet, so I'll let you know.
Alright, nice.
So far, you are the fastest of the top 5, so
Come on.
all good. Close to a 2-lap lead, probably with fuel. We're gonna make that a little less because we're gonna take on more. All right, good.
Because I know we're 99% fuel. Is Porsche still on 100?
No clue.
Must be.
Yeah, I think they were.
Shane, can you actually check the out of fuel, like how much it says now?
On your left. Stay on the left. To your left.
I'll lie before showing this is going to be a 28.
You son of a bitch. It won't. I don't think it's gonna take her now that I've been messing with it. Oh, 82.5. So 6 liters. No, a little less. 5 liters less.
Okay, keep it full then. So it's the full again. Let's just do that.
Checking tires.
On your left. Keep it to the right. They're on the left.
There we go.
The car behind you is pitting.
Well, let's see what her gap is.
Oh, it's close.
Good thing we put extra fuel in it. Hold your tires for the next 3 cars, and then you'll have a nice gap. And the GTP in front is like 49 territory, so should be no problems for you.
Don't tell him that.
What? We only win this the Rocky Sim way.
We've got 2 GT3 special events coming up, man. I'm fucked. I need this one.
Wait, what's the score right now?
1-1 at the moment.
Ooh.
On your left. They're on the left. 48.465.
So towards the end of the race, the night is cool, the track is cool, and Patrick and Tom are kind of the last guys in the car. And as they usually do, they go start having a fastest lap competition. Tom ends up winning it, but we gave Patrick a good chance to try and get it. He did a little bit of a spin, and then we asked him to get it to the end of the race. So we ended up snagging the win. It was a hell of a race, and traffic was not nice, and we had a few things that we really had to figure out early on that we could essentially help secure our win. So we're stoked. We got a freaking win at Sebring. Let's go, baby.
All right, you got. All right, keep going. All right, let's chill it out.
Okay.
2 to go.
They're on the left.
Okay. Fuel looking good.
0.04.
Yeah, loads of fuel. We are chilling.
Hey, chilling. We didn't only win this, we dominated this, boys!
Oh yes, come on.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!